Hey! Let me make sure. Yay, my audio works. And I'm hoping I did enough this time. Yeah! Yep, I'm on good. My audio is running. Hello, magical people! My name is Griffin, and welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So, I've never played this game, and I was really excited to play it, because because I've always heard some great things about it, especially from a friend of mine. So, yeah! Got it on Steam, and I'm super excited. Ooh. Oh, let me make sure there's, no fun options. But I gotta, close that window and that window. Yeah, why can't I go full screen? Ah! There we go, that's a lot better for me. Let me make sure that doesn't screw up. Oh, it did screw up the screen. This is why we have tests. And this is why I should have done one before I started streaming. But now it's all okay. Ooh. I definitely get an old DS vibe. Oh, it's been so long since I played a game like this. Ooh. 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 Alright then. Where is my chat? The first turnabout. That guy in the corner looks really creepy. And I am going to be publishing this on YouTube later. And here's me covering my butt. I have looked up ratings. This is for 13 plus. Do not be mistaken. It may look cute, but there is violence. You can see blood over there. So, yeah. It is not for children. Me covering my butt there. Yes. Ooh. First steps. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Oh boy. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Ooh, Wright. Oh boy, I gotta figure out voices for everybody and keep doing them. Boy, am I nervous. Nah, that ain't working. Right. Oh boy. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. Wait, my first trial is a murder trial? That's not fun. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. What? Is that your client screaming over there? Oh, boy. Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. Well, someone's a bit melodramatic. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm not afraid to die. What? What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, boy. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh, boy. Mr. Melodramatic Larry. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was unluckily stopped dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. Oh boy. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. I can't speak today. Oh boy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. It's your first... I would be too. It's your first trial and you're figuring out a murder. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assert your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. I can't English. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Well, that would be, oh god. I gotta press arrows for that. That would be Larry. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I knew this one. Glad I read the report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. I feel this on so many levels. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I feel on so many levels. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is in the court record. Just press tab to check in at any time, okay? Are we having a Monica situation here? Beep, beep. No one would believe I was a defensive attorney if I didn't carry this. Really? Okay, then. Sydney's! Ooh. Sydney Stone, the victim in this case. Ooh. Time out. Remember to check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh boy, accidentally was a center. Sydney Stone. The victim's name is Sydney Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once with a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into an evidence. Statue added to the court record. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Thanks, Mia. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. What do you mean, what do you do? Didn't you go to law school? No, boy. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh boy. Here goes Mr. Melodramatic. Just don't say you're guilty, please. Oh boy, he twitched. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Oh boy. I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Oh boy. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. On 7:30, the day before the murder. So she died 7:31? How many months are in that? How many days are in that month? Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. Oh my god. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! Oh god, Larry, shut up. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oh my god. You're going to screw this over for me, Larry. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh boy. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. I mean, we can work with it if he tells the entire truth. Order. Well, Mr. Butts, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, I didn't see her. Oh, boy. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's buildings. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Oh, that's interesting. So they, actually show you the person that killed her, and now you have him in court, and you're now thinking to yourself, he killed her! How do I accuse him of murder? Mr. Solid, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes! Mr. Solid, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Ooh, witness testimony. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. It looks like he's pulling up his pants. It does. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. There I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright, and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. That's some great positivity from the guy defending the dude. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Are phones supposed to be working during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Solitz used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity in Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Oh my god, dude, really? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Oh god. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness gave. Lies? What lies? He was lying? Of course. You're client is innocent, right? Oh god, I'm really close to my mic. Oopsie. And I gotta let a gain on. Sorry about the loudness. Rip headphone users. Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Witness account. Ooh, so can I... Was down the door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the department. Okay, so what do I got? Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. Oh, wait, 4 p.m. And he said it was exactly 1 p.m. So, it's all the way at the end. It was exactly 1 p.m. No, it wasn't, my good man. E. Ooh, boy. Hi. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Ow. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? He looks so smug. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. I got more nasally. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawlett, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. I wonder what would happen if you pointed out the wrong contradictions. Like, you just randomly presented evidence, like, at the beginning. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You can just give another testimony. Apparently you can't. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. You may cross-examine the witness. He couldn't have. There was a blackout. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, I do. I actually know. Without having to look at the evidence this time. Oh, wait. No, go back. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. God, what was that face? The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawlett? You're just gonna let him keep trying to fix his statement? No, I find this quite puzzling myself, Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawlett, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the beginning. I would too! These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. He has a toupee. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? Guess that would explain it. Defense made cross-examine the witness gladly. Okay, how do I explain this one? It's still... Why would it have said 4 p.m. though? It still would have said 4 p.m. How do I contradict that? Table clock. And that must have been what I saw. Can I just present the clock? It still would have said it was 4 p.m. I don't... Clock. Is this the clock? The statue is the clock? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is that supposed to be a clock? Oh. Oh, you're with your... You with your objections and evidence. What do you think you are? A lawyer? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies. You bastard. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. That was very confusing. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Oh God, yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder! Oh yeah, prove it! Prove it I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one that killed her! That's a bold statement. Slow down. I know he did, but slow down. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murderer just spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock that I heard, no, I mean, I saw... You. Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn! Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. I think there's a lot of evidence, Mr. Payne. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Salt heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... What is that? What does the blinking red bar mean? Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Eck! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solid, try to explain your way out of this one. You forget one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Wait. The day of the murder was the day she came back from France. How fast is the France time from this time? Where are we? Where does this take place? That means I can't let you indicate the witness, unfortunately. Do you see how distraught he is? How can you just let him walk? He clearly did it. Need me some BAU agents in here. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Salt. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Fight me. Grr, I almost had him. Ow. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. What? We're just giving up? Wait, Phoenix. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Oh God, my voice. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have proof. Right? Oh God. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? She took it to her when she went to France, yeah. But I don't know what the time difference is here. Because I don't know where they are compared to France, but let's go outside the box. Let's wing it. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that could prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that could prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. Passport! Question mark! Oh boy, ow. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. But does that make sense? When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Didn't? Oh boy, whoa! That was intense. Oh, order, I say. Well, he's, raving dead over there. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Ha! Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I didn't think I've ever seen somebody complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Woo! I would hope so. Oh, confetti! Woo! Celebrate! And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Solid was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Salt let himself to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Salt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oof. Ipsy pipsy. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Number 2! Ooh, I still can't believe we won! Right! Good job in there. Yeah, I still would have lost without you, because Wright is an idiot. Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Yeah, we do. Not at all, not at all. You're humble. You fought your own battles in there. It's just been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Oh god, that completely mutes it. Oh my god, it's on 2? It's so loud in my headphones. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Oh boy, here comes Uwu over there. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'm gonna be dead and gone soon. Oh boy, we need to have him on a watch. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Oh, never mind. We need to have Larry on a watch, please. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts is... Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. No, you were useless. Me actually really helped you there. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Isn't that the murder weapon? A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? So what did I say? I think she went through quite a lot in her own way. Dad, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Oh, God. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. What? What the heck is she talking about? Is it the statue? You'll have to yell at her, Jesus. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Don't ask again. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Some deep words from me there. Right, listen, learn, grow. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, why didn't you just show her? Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Oh, there's nothing innocent about butts, my dear. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, are you gonna ever learn his name? You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Ooh. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. We're not getting paid? I didn't know it then. What? My clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident? What are you doing? In my promise to tell the truth about me and Larry, it'd be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Why? The end? What? Oh, Mr. Dazzling over there. A brand new episode has been added! Woo! Yes. Woo! How do I go back? Oh, backspace. That's what that means. Ooh, ow. That's a sharp noise. Beep. This is another girl, I think. Hello? No. Hello, this is Maya. Hi, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called me in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Isn't that illegal? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Woo. Sisters. Woo. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockworks out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Isn't that the evidence? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office, say 9 to pick it up? AM or PM, lady. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. That's my kind of girl. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. Ow. That was loud and shrill. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay and Co. Law Offices. Ooh. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not carnivorous in my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. No! Ow! Oh, it's Mr. Sparkly. Red, white, blue. What? September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay and Co. offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. I guess the chief left without me. She said her system is coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. You invited Phoenix? What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. Woo! What am I? Oh, I think I was supposed to move. Move. Oh boy. That looks fun. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief. Chief! Chief! Is that Maya? Who are you? Did she pass out? What's with all the people passing out? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. The only prints everywhere. I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Don't touch the body! That's a contamination of evidence! You could be convicted for this! Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. My guy, did you not call the cops? Chief. Ooh. Some shards of glass are shattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass light stand. Oh. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She's struck on the head with a blunt object. She's probably died instantly. As sad as it is to say, I hope she did, or that would have been some horrible suffering. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Again. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Didn't I already find that? Wait. Fight me. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? That very obvious little note there. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This paper is a recipe from... recipe? Receipt! From a department store dated yesterday. With written... I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. Yeah, let me look around at everything. Since she's already dead, might as well just keep looking. It's encrusted with dry blood. Ew. How ironic this became the murder weapon again. It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She's probably... we're going through the same things we've already learned. Is there anything... Okay, I know that's there. And then there's a window. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Did you just, like, sit in it for, like, a split second? Window. To the window. There's a large building across from the Gateway Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Oh. Okay. Is that it? Let's go call the cops. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Oh, we put her out here. Okay. I put her right here on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Eeps! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya.
Yeah.
Maya Fey.
I think I clearly forgot her voice already. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. These names are too close together, man. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Why wouldn't there be? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. Wait, didn't you say she died instantly? She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Oh, hi. Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Well, why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Yeah. Oh, about the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, Sis. She probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. No, she knows its importance. Open it. Well, actually, no. He knew what was in it. He probably took it. How did he know it was in it? Bite me. Talk. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And Sis.
She was already dead. So, you're the chief's
sister? Yeah, I'm her younger sister.
And you were here visiting this late at night?
Yes, she said she wanted to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes, it was the clock. It was the thinker.
So now she tells me. And then I already looked through this room. Or tried. Sure. Examine. Oh. The reception desk. It usually sits here. Useful information, right? Thank you very much. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. I'm looking for a phone. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. If you can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. The door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. What do you have already? The sofa is for clients. This leather, a real luxurious model. Where's the phone? No. How do I... Nope. How do I call the cops? How do I leave? Leave. Backspace. Leave. Already exhausted my options. This was lying next to the chief.
I know. I saw it there, too. I thought they might be pieces of the lamp stand.
Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Oh. What am I doing? Large painting. I see called this modern art. On the other hand, call it a mistake. Wow. Ah, here we go. Okay. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff that clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. All the chief's appointments documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used the PC for was emails. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for particularly nothing. Ooh. Ha! The Fang Code ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Oh. We didn't get played by Larry, though. Right, I better call the police. We're just touching everything, putting our prints everywhere. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. Looks like somebody was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please. Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Ooh. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. I thought that was the police, like, breaking in. I better not use it. Okay. Move! Wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, you see? Oh boy. Gumshoe, what an odd name, says Phoenix Wright. We received a report from a building across the way, see? Got a person saying that they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Why is she calling the police now if she saw a murder? Oh. Anyway, I don't want to get either of you moving an inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Wow. Excuse me. This word Maya here means anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer?
I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Wow, that was quick.
What?
Mia's sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. Wow! I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes are heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitor room. Wow, they had poor Maya locked up like a common criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. Wow. You can be a dick. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, I don't think that it's something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you.
Now she looks so happy. Heard about me? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
This is literally the conversation yesterday.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
You had a right to be. You had a right to be.
So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? That sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't think so. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Wow! Okay, she ain't wrong, though.
That's what she said.
Thanks, man. Thanks to make me feel good.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Oh, don't cry. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like the people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit...
Nothing strange?
A spirit medium. In training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Hear her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure a conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. I feel that.
So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see a detective gumshoe, I'll ask for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. That's great that she just was like, here's a little memo. Like she's my assistant. Then it's no longer checked off. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said.
A mountain?
Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea.
Wait. What?
So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. I don't think medium channeling would hold up in a court of law anyways. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is an address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever she said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can ask him to represent me?
No, you can't have a lawyer. You must have me. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? Oh. Let me hug you. I'll hug you. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Oh boy. Oh, when will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Oh, we gotta go start running. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Wait, didn't visiting hours just start? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. I've been doing this the last few hours, is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murder. I think serial murders are 3 consecutive 3 murders by the same person. But he didn't say practically. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. Oh, she needs a hug, but there's a window in my way. And then there's nothing else here. Examine. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Nothing else. Fun. Boop, boop. Oh. I should go get the guy she wanted, because I assume this is it. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Or we could snoop at everything. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves. Mahogany wood. Filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Man. You're one of those people that just keeps it there. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm pretty sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Rip. I'm gonna get stuffy nose too. No! A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. You gonna sit in this guy's chair too? An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Wow, you're just really judging this dude's thing. A table for clients. An ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that later is made of solid gold? Ew, I could tell someone here's got money to burn. Well then, maybe I am judging him a little bit. I don't blame him. Backspace. That's how I go. Faye. September 6th, Faye & Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there. Oh, cool. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're the butts guy, aren't you? God, you're stupid. No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake you for Larry? He's so offended.
Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right, and you were Sued Shoes. Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Is that lying? Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember how it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember.
Cordley Stricto, pal.
Who was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia's probably read all of these. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Somebody cleaned this already, and I feel like it should have been clean because it's a crime scene. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. That was a random little insert. Sky is blue, so am I. There doesn't seem to be anything. My voice is breaking. Hang on. There it goes. Woo! Bop, bop. Mia! About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Wow, you're very easy to convince. Time of death, 9-5 at 9 p.m. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to fight. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? Edgelord? I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Who is this Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. If I say of course not, maybe I get more information. Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Jesus, I'm apparently not doing my life right. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless sheet. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Wow, he is edgelord over there. There are the roomies of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Oh boy. You're gonna have to fight Mr. Edgelord. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? The statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too? I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There was glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that. Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. Is there, like, a partial print? Check for partial prints, my guy.
so there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? Oh, it's so cute. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Tell him straight. If tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. The cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone has that sounds really creepy, Phoenix. Something holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone. Check the courtroom record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Good job, Phoenix. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. You just told me her name. Miss May, huh? Oh my god, May, Maya, Mia. Mama Mia. So you've sent her home already then? Your lawyer checks on me now. She's not gonna go outside her room until the trial, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Oh. Ooh, ah! Okay, so this is everything I already read. Move. Is he still here? Nope. He, she, it, we. September 6th. Ooh, some champagne. Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh boy.
Well, hello, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself.
What's with, like, the hand thing? It looks like when you're trying to be, like, a cat and you're like, meow.
Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to comics today with this one. That's you, genius. Those flowers are as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's the extent of my flower knowledge. That's a mood. What's that screwdriver? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching!
Oh boy, sorry, lady.
Oh, that boy!
Ooh.
You really should be prying around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. I'm gonna keep examining your room, lady. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fang Co. office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from the distance, though. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. A still scene painting. Wait, shouldn't that be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall. One of these. So, I can't get to look at that right now or she'll explodical. So I need her make her live. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. And like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her.
You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy.
Miss May.
Can you tell me just exactly who you are?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I blush this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You're one of those famous detectives like on television.
No, not me. I was just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Is that your statement for everything, my dear?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
I feel like she's gonna say that for everything. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Okay, yep. She's not gonna let me look in there, and I don't think there's anything else. Oh, I didn't mean to press enter. I'm sorry. Alright, there's nothing else. Boop. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Finally. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the flow I've ever heard. Oh, big burly man. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? And how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Mr. Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it! Well, sir, actually it's about Maya Fey. Yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. What? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely possible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Is there anything new? Pop. Pop. Mom. I really like the music. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case? You see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I knew that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. You're not busy! Creep. Oh, wow. Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. I'll go elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said.
What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take you on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Ha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Well, somebody really wants to be... Somebody's really passionate about that. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. I doubt I have that money. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Like I said, I don't think I... Well, if he's not taking the case, you don't get any of my evidence. I don't think it would do anything anyways. Screw you. Oh, boy. 3:42 p.m. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well... I'm getting the same phone call again that I got yesterday. Screw you. Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What? That's like the biggest lie you've ever told. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? His number has called me like 2 times yesterday and 2 times today. What the hell? I see. I've been abandoned then. Oh, no. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She'd still be alive. Your mother? The women in my family have been medium for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, a family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped, the police captured, was innocent. The police consultation with a medium has been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes in, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Well, that was a little demanding. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Aww.
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Oh. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Oh. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent. Well then. Yes! And I trust you. So trust me, too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Oh, whoops. I meant E. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed, and she listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to run down her cheeks. Thank you. Aww. Sorry, I'd never seen that before. Oh. Where do I go? Gatewater Hotel. See if she left. Whoop. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you're in no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Go, 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 go! There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like that? Wiretap added. There was definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I have to get to this woman's Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to screw. Look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Oh, to be continued. Woo. Lots of saves. Doop. What time is it? It has been an hour. So I am going to call it there for today. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same hour, 4 p.m. Central Time, to play some more of this game. This is really interesting. I really like it. It's got a pretty good story. I can't wait to see what happens. Alright. Well, I'll see all you guys later. I gotta press enter now. Okay, now I can escape. Cool. So, day of the trial. Woo! So, I'll see all you magical people in the next episode.